all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today we got Valentino Rossi, the next 5 issues, 64 to 68. Excellent, there we go. We're going to need, yes, the front wheel for this. Excellent, that comes at the end of the build. We also need parts from previous. These 2 pieces, yeah, we'll fit them first actually. And we also need the tank from previous because we married up with this one. Excellent. Let's have a quick look at the instructions for issue 64. Okay, stage 64. Flick through the magazine. There we go. And here we have the tank assembly and control unit installation. So we get the fuel tank right side. We'll marry that up with the left side, and then we need these 2 pieces, like I already said. There we go, pop them onto the engine frame, and that is that stage completed. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Okay, here we have the parts. That's from previous, it has 64 on it and that has 65 in it, so I'll get the parts out. There we go, those are the 2 parts. These 2 just push together, just line that and that with there. There we go. There's always one, isn't there? There we go. Crunch, crunch, crunch. But it is all. There we go. No, nicely put together. Excellent. That is the fuel tank. We'll add to that in a later issue. Put that to one side because now we need to fit these 2. So bring the engine across. I'm not sure if you can see this, just give us a sec. Okay, now we got the engine frame. This is the brake control unit, and it basically fits in here and in there. It's just a push fit connection. Oh, that cable's come off now, just give us a sec. Okay, so it just fits it there and there, and 2 lugs there and there, or pegs basically, and it should just push into place. It's a bit awkward this because I can't see it all that well. That's the position it goes. There we go, it is very, very tight indeed. Well, that seems to be in place. Excellent. This pipe cable stays free at the moment. Next, we need this piece, which fits just here into them 2 holes there, and then the pipe fits onto, I'll just show you that pip there. Excellent. Let's get this in place. Not so easy after all. Okay, one peg is bigger than the other. There we go. Let's shoot. Get that into place. Excellent. There we go. That's nice. And now we can pop the cable onto the, like so. Oops, it's come off. These things are sent to try us. There we go. That's that nicely in place. There we go. There's the red control sensor unit into place and its cable down onto that pip. and the brake control unit nice and flush along this edge. It is a very, very tight fit. It does say use some super glue if need be, but that's never coming off. The cable there is free at the moment. Excellent. Let's move on to issue 65. So at issue 65 we have the fuel tank components. We have the bottom cover, the vent pipe, the vent outlet, the front panel and the filler. There we go. So we need the tank that we previously assembled, and we need to pop in the parts. There we go. That's on one part there, one there, there, and then this pipe. There we go. And that is final result. So let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts. There we go. Those are the parts. First thing we need, bring the tank over, and we need to fit this piece. Goes into 4 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that one is not in line with that, which reflects this, so that just goes there like so. Excellent. Nice. Yeah, nice and smooth. That good finish on that. Next we need this piece, 3 pegs, 3 holes. Can't really go wrong really, can you? And I'll say you can't really go wrong. Get it lined up. Yep, that's nice. Nicely snapped into place. Excellent. Then we need this piece. This is the cap which goes here. It doesn't matter which way it goes because both them pegs are the same size. So that will go there, and that should go in there, I believe. So you get that right there. There we go. Excellent. All that's left to do now. So we need the round end of the vent outlet into one end of the vent pipe. So here, hopefully it will go, which it does. Nice. And that piece there is D-shaped, which goes just there. Or as the instructions say, horseshoe shaped. So we'll get that into place. And press it all the way in over there. There we go. There we go. Excellent. That is the fuel tank. That'll be the refill cap. Oh, there we go. The sump. Yep. Excellent. Brilliant stuff. Let's move on to stage 66. Okay, no. Stage 66. Flick through the magazine. Victory in Misano 2009. Lovely pictures of some bikes. And step by step. Left handlebar, parts supplied. Left handlebar, clutch lever, switch clamp, switch block, hydraulic pressure adjuster, hydraulic hose unit, cable stop, handlebar bracket and bracket clamp. Excellent. There we go. That is final result. So let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts. There we go. So those are the parts. First thing we need is part G and part H. And we need to marry these two up. That goes in there, like so. There we go, just a push fit connection. That doesn't go any further. Okay, so next we need the clamp. Now there is a little, there we go, piece there just inside, like a location point there on that clamp, and that will wrap itself around this handlebar just like that. Hopefully I can keep that like that, and then we need to clamp this into there. So pop this in to here. Just 2 pegs. This is not easy, quite awkward. I think we got it on one of them anyway. There we go. That is how that should be. Now that's come out. I need to push that in a bit more, I think. There we go. That has clamped itself into place now. Excellent. There are a couple of notches on the handlebar and the clamp's only going one way, but it was trying to get the pressure kept on one side while you pushed it down with the other. Makes it pretty awkward. Well, there we go, that is that in place. Excellent. Okay, next we need this clamp. There's a notch there in the handlebar and there's a little location point there for that notch to fall into that clamp. I believe that goes like that there, and then we can pop this over the top. 2 pegs, as you can see. Now that shape, that will go over the handlebar, and that will go hopefully. There we go. Clamp there like so. Excellent. Rather fiddly, all of this. Well, there we go. That's looking brilliant. What next? Next we need this piece. This is the hydraulic pressure adjuster, and it goes into them 2 holes there and there. Now one looks D-shaped, one looks circular or round, so that is that way around, and hopefully that will there we go, snapped into place. Excellent. Looking rather fiddly, but looking brilliant. Okay, next we need the hydraulic hose union, which again is D-shaped, and that fits into there. Now that again is very fiddly for me. Well, there we go, that is in place. Not as tight as the other connections, but I don't think we need any glue for that. And then we have the handlebar lever, which goes into there. There we go, that's already made up for us. That just sits in there. There we go. Excellent. So that will go on to the front wheel shortly. Excellent stuff. That little piece there looks a little bit twisted, so I might ask for a replacement for that, because even though it's clamped in, doesn't look too bad now. I've moved it. I think I'll have to glue that one because I think it's going to move. Well, there we go. That's better. Nice bit of detail on there as well. Well, it was rather fiddly. Excellent. Let's move on. Okay, stage 67. Go through the magazine once again. There's the Doctor, and we have the right handlebar. So the right handlebar, front brake lever, switch clamp, hydraulic hose union, switch block, and 2 throttle cable guides on a sprue. So we need to set them off, and in the end, that is what we're left with. Excellent. So let's get the parts out and get on with the build. Okay, the parts. Again, these are metal. Yeah, that looks brilliant. Fantastic detail. Okay, those are the parts. Let's move in a little bit closer. First of all, we'll need the right handlebar part A, the switch clamp part C, and the switch block part E, which is that piece there. Now this needs to go on here. Let's see, get that position there like so, and this goes over the top. 2 pegs, and obviously the curved part over the handlebar. Right, just clamp together these. Hopefully they're a tight fit, a very tight fit. Well, there we go. That is how that should look. Brilliant. Let's move around a little bit. I don't think it's fully clamped into place yet. Let's see. What's that little ending? There we go, that's better. There we go. I always pop a bit of heatsink on you, the end of your pliers, you don't mark anything then. That is brilliant. Next we need this hose pipe union. Now this will go in there, that hole there. It is D-shaped, so it will only go in one way. There we go. That is that piece in place. Excellent. Now this will go here. Again, D-shaped, so can only go in one way. I don't think. Oh, yep, it's gone in. Excellent. There we go. Already made up for us that piece. Lovely. Now I'll take these off the sprue, and there we go, here and here. Okay, let's get these off the sprue. These are throttle cable guides. So that piece there, one there, there we go. Put that out of the way, and yeah, they are D-shaped, so they will only go on one way, and that one will go in there. There we go, that's that one in. It seems to go in very far, to be honest, so I may have to glue these. And that one goes in there. There we go. That's the throttle cable guides. They do move around a little bit, they shouldn't do, but there we go. That's the other handlebar. Excellent. And there we go. See that action there? Brilliant. That is issue 67. Okay, doke, stage 68, the last for this month. A classic win, Qatar 2006, looking lovely in yellow, just like my t-shirt. And here we have the handlebar grips. Right handlebar grip, left handlebar, end button, brake lever protector, and a type C screw. So basically we know what we're doing, and there we go. That is the final result. So that is where we need this bad boy. Excellent stuff. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts, let's get them out. There we go, those are the parts. There's a type C screw, there's the end cap, that is the left hand grip, and that is the right hand grip. So pop that to one side, and then we have that piece left as well, which will fit with the screw. So pop that to one side. Bingo, the left handlebars. This will only go on one way. There's a notch there for that to position itself just like that, and then we get the end cap and pop that down the middle. Should go in no problem, hopefully. But there we go. I thought it wasn't going to win at first. Cracking bit of detail that. Oh, it's lovely. Brilliant stuff. Now we can do this one, the right handlebar. Just slide that on, it's just a bit tight, that's all. There we go. And that does rotate as well. That looks brilliant, that looks absolutely fantastic. There we go. Acceleration. No, I didn't think that one moved, but this one does. That's brilliant. Now we need to pop this piece on to here with a type C screw. Okay, now we need to pop this piece onto here, but that looks a little bit rough on the edge, as you can probably just see. Yeah, it's not even at all. There's a little notch there for this to locate itself onto here, and then we use a C screw to get that into place, but you can see it's not really going on all that well. So I'm just going to file that edge off. There we go. You can see I filed that end off now, and now it's a case of pop this. There is a notch. There we go, and that will go on here, and I just need one type C screw. There we go. There we go. Excellent. It's located itself nice and bonny that now. Brilliant. Oh, there we go. So that rotates. It's fantastic. Don't worry about them. Even though it's supposed to be D-shaped, they still move. And there we go. That is the right handlebar completed. Excellent. Now we can pop them onto here. There's a notch there for it to slide down. You don't glue these into place at all. It just slips on. Get that turned around a bit. Should just slide down. Oh, that's a tight fit, that. That's as far as that will go for now. And this one will go just there. See how easy that one went on. Right. Bit of oil might be needed for this one. Just bear with me. Let's pop a little bit of oil on here. That should help it get down. The other one went on no problem. These things are sent to trials. Okay. Put that around there. There we go. And line up that notch. There we go. Excellent. And that one goes on no problem. Brilliant. But there we go. That's both handlebars on. Looking fantastic. Brilliant stuff. Oh, there we go, guys. That looks brilliant, does it not? And that suspension there at the front works fantastic. I love how that handle there twists. That keeps moving around and that keeps moving around, even though they're supposed to be D-shaped holes. But there we go. I'll end up gluing them, I know I will. That's fantastic. Brilliant stuff. This is looking absolutely brilliant, is it not? There you go. Lovely jubbly. So there's the fuel tank, and we have the engine frame with that red control sensor unit, and there we go, the brake control unit. Excellent. Delicate, very delicate. Some parts can imagine just easily snap. Well, that is looking fantastic. Excellent. So there we go, Valentino Rossi issues 64 to 68 complete. Brilliant. Now if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next month for the next 5 issues. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.